Hello everyone, Sigur here from the MS Tech Insights. In this particular video, we are going to learn about the new groundbreaking tool that Microsoft Power Apps or Microsoft Power Platform has provided, that is called as Plant Designer. This tool will help you quickly create comprehensive business solutions with the power of AI. The Plant Designer is a co-pilot first development tool that allows you to describe your business problem in natural language. So by simply providing the title or the text in this particular text box, we can get our app built, but and also we can provide the business process flow, the screenshot of the legacy app, and the planner or the plan designer will go and create that app for us. But before we can do that, we have to make sure we have the try the new Power Apps experience, this particular toggle button enabled on the home page. So once we get that enabled, we have this particular text box which can perform that plan designer steps, which we are going to see in this video. Just to be sure, we have to get this toggle button enabled, as well as we can confirm that create a solution for almost any business problem this text we are seeing on the page. Okay, so in this particular example, and to show you how these things works, I'm going to use a sample scenario by managing, for example, managing paid time off requests for employees and managers. So the first thing we have to do is we needs to be have signed in into the Power Apps, and into this text box after making this toggle button enable, and we are in the modern or the new Power App experience. We have to make sure we have our prompt ready for this text box. I'm going to paste the prompt which I want to provide as my plan to be created for. So I'm going to say it like employees needs to log vacation days and managers needs to approve them. Okay, so when I click on the send button, it will take some time to analyze what I have provided him as an input or as a prompt text, and then it will try to generate the user roles, the data tables, and ultimately the application. So as you can see, it understands the business problem. So the business problem is employee needs to log vacation days and managers needs to approve that. And according to that, the plan manager or the plan designer had identified there are mainly two roles are going to be there. One is for the employee and one is for the manager, and these are the tasks which an employee should be able to do in the application. These are the tasks a manager should be able to do in the application. Okay, for example, a manager can log the vacation days or where he or she wants to take a time off, remaining vacation days, how many vacation days are left, and all that stuff, right? In this particular sample, I'm not going to make any change, but if you want to make any changes in the roles or roles responsibilities, we can click on this change and then make the changes accordingly. Okay, so I'm simply going to accept this as a step one for making the user or whatever roles are going to be there in the application. The second thing is it is trying to identify the tables and columns which are required to store the data for the application. There could be a possibility it is going to have data tables for different type of modules, different type of tasks that are going to be performed into the application, right? And generally it is going to be the data tables, that is dataverse. So in this case, it will require an employee table, manager table, vacation request, and company holidays. So let's say I am accepting these four tables. So as you can see, I have accepted these four tables, right? And while it's trying to create this user experience, I can click on the show details button. If I go and scroll a bit down, if I go and click on the show details button, I can also see the whatever plan has been created, whatever data table structure has been created in terms of the EID. right? That is entity relationship diagram, and where I can see all the generated tables with predefined columns and sample data available into it. Okay. So as you can see, these are the number of tables which we see into that, right? Vacation policy, vacation request, vacation history, employee and manager. And when I click on this, select this employee table and click on this view data, I can also see the dummy data or the sample data added in the table, and also the relationship between the table. Let's say one employee can have multiple vacation requests, and there could be multiple one vacation request have multiple vacation history and all that stuff, right? So let me just, I can also go and click on this view data as well for that particular table. Let's say I'm selecting it and clicking on view data, so it will show the data. Okay, now let me just go and click back. The third step, which I already did, by clicking that accept button, it starts to perform the third step, that is generating the user experience. So based on the data was table and the two roles, like in this case that employee and manager, it tries to create the applications and the Power Automate flows if any required into the application. So in this particular case, it has created these two Power Apps application. One is for employee vacation app and another one is the manager vacation app. Okay, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 flows has been created. The vacation request notification, the new vacation request flow, the vacation reminder flow, the vacation report flow, and the delegate approval flow. So when I click on accept, what it says, like, congrats, you accepted all sections. When you are ready, select the plus icon to create and open each item. So when you select the plus icon, then each item will be created, it open so that you can customize it. Okay, so before we can do anything. Let's say I want to click on and create this application. It will say, before you create this application, you need to create tables. So these are the data house tables. So when I click on the save tables, it will ask me where you want to save this. This is my solution name, and I can also select where I want to save this. Let's say I want to save it into the default publisher, or if I have any existing solutions, if I want to add it into it, I can also do it. Let me create a new solution for this. So when I click save, all of these 5 tables are going to be created in that particular solution, and after that I can go and click on this plus icon to create this application, right? So it's still saving, so let's wait for that to save. Okay, so now as you can see, all the data was tables are ready, and from the symbol you can understand that is a data was table. So when I click on this employee vacation app and click on this plus icon, it will go and open up that application for me. So this is generated by that plan designer. We haven't made any single line of code change into this. Okay, let's wait for the application to load so that we can see it in action. Let's wait for it to complete. Okay, so as you can see, the data is done. When I go and run this application, this is the welcome screen where I am seeing what are the vacation policies, vacation requests, employees who has added the data or not. And this is the first employee screen where if I go and run this, I will see the data of each of the employees, like whatever data they are having, which department they belongs to, how many vacation days they are having. And when I click on this new icon, I can go and add another entry into this. This is how it's working. We may require to do some tweaks into it, but almost all things are ready in this case. Okay. So when I rerun it and see in the mobile view, it is, as you can see, the app is also responsive. in nature. So it is looking like this in the mobile view. Okay. So now, as you can see, I have closed the application and now I'm back onto my home page. And as you can see, there is one new section available, like your plans, where it says this vacation manager plan has been created by Seeker 4 minutes ago, and I can go and edit the plan. So it will provide me all the details about what has been happened in the application or how the plan is. And if I want to make any modification into this, I can do that. Okay. And another thing is when I go into the solutions, I should see this vacation manager solution. Let's wait for the solution to load. So the solution has been loaded, and as you can see, unmanaged solutions are there. One is Canvas app. The employee vacation app is a Canvas app. Right, you can see those are the plan artifacts, like those are created by the plan itself. Okay. So yeah, this is our very basic introduction about the Plan Designer, which is available into the new Power Apps experience. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more technical tutorials. Thanks for your watching and see you in the next one.